Okay, I'm going to do a couple more parts to working on how to get good technique and increase your speed. So we did the first one, which is just those stupid, those crazy exercises, but they are great for independence of each finger. So the next one I usually would start with, I mean, to be honest, I don't do this much anymore. I don't have time, but I did do them a lot. It's the same thing again. But I work in, and every so often I still do these, but I usually do arpeggios and anything. But you got to be able to do the scale. So these are just all root position chords on root 6. So what I do is take each of those, play the chord, you get it in here, and then play 2 octaves of the scale. You probably already do these, right? And I play all 7 positions. I don't mix. I'll show you. Try to, I'm not paying attention now, but try to keep good position. Good position means your hands basically a little angle, finger space in between your hand and the neck, and you're trying to come down on the string, not lay your fingers flat. I mean, any way works, but the easier you do it with the least amount of movement and the least amount of contact, you're going to get cleaner and faster at it. So anyway, and what I do is I play all except for the locrian with second finger first. So I'm in second position. When I go to Dorian, or the second mode, starting the G major scale in the second degree, or Dorian, I still start, and I do first finger stretches. Right, when I go to Locrian, I'm doing first and fourth, or first finger stretch. I play this position. A lot of people combine 4th degree or Lydian with Phrygian. This is a position. You can do both. It doesn't really matter, but when you sight read, it helps me personally when I sight read, if I don't have to move as much. And I always keep this as my reference. If I'm playing here, I'm going to think I'm playing Lydian. And I always play alternate picking all the way up, mixed Lydian. Or go slow. Natural minor. Low green. So this is the only one I start with 3rd finger because I get the least amount of only 1 stretch with my 4th finger. You get a couple stretches if you do the other way, but I mean you could do it either way. A lot of guys just play off natural minor anyway. Just keep that position for both. That's why you get the 5 positions. But I mean, it doesn't matter. They all work. I don't think it really matters if you combine the 2. But the point is, you take that exercise, do those all the way, go down, and then you start playing the little games with scales where you're going. Whatever. I mean, that's a simple one. Or I'm accenting 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, or 6 is whatever you want to come up with. You got to go up and all the way down. You can work on accenting them, or you can work on playing them all the same. You can play games. I don't know. You could. I mean, there's a lot of games you can play. You can play. So those you can play if you want to just practice. You can start. You can play 4ths, 5ths, or 6. You're just working on practice. You're picking. I think Johnny Pack was saying he does a lot of those. Works is just on his picking tape, which that's good. So maybe do the octave. You can work on skipping strings or working the 2. So this is all just scale your studies basically, and you're going to end up with. And you can if you want to start fooling around. I mean, you play around, you do the exercises. Sometimes you find licks. If I'm playing. trying to make licks, but I'm trying to use scales only. I mean, the next phase when we get, that's probably long enough for each one. So anyway, you're going to go scales, and you're back to G. This is all just off a root 6 string, root 6, 2 octaves. They're great practice. I'll do another one in a second on arpeggios. That's another whole study. Yeah, keep it simple.